Welcome back to Overtime Heroics. I'm Mason Shatwell, and joining me today is Jack Holt, who is competing on Cage Steel 26. Jack, how are you, mate?
I'm not too bad, mate. Are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm going to kick-start this. How are you feeling leading into the fight?
Super confident. Since the start of lockdown, I've basically been training and sparring every week. So, yeah, I'm just ready to go. I'm sick of waiting, to be honest. I just want it to be now.
Well, obviously, with the pandemic that happened last year and still going on now, you was only able to fight once last year, but this is your third fight of this year already. Are you planning on competing a few more times this year?
If I can get matched up and if there's shows, obviously, I think they're going to try lock us down again, to be honest. But yeah, if I can fight again, ideally September, December time, something like that. Yeah.
Well, obviously you're fighting Sam Bird. What do you know about Sam? What are you expecting from him?
To be honest, I've not watched a great deal on him. I've watched one of his fights, but I think he's just an all-rounder. So yeah, I think he's more of a grappler. So it wouldn't surprise me if he tries to shoot a takedown. But I'm confident everywhere. I've got a good sprawl. I can get back to my feet. I can strike. I can grapple. So yeah, I'm not really worried about my opponent as long as I'm feeling good for the day. I'm confident.
100%. Obviously, you fought in the last cage. Well, I noticed before looking at your record, you fought in the past 3 or 4 Cage Steel shows that they've had, and I think you've been on 9 times or something altogether. What is it about Cage Steel that makes you want to fight for
them? Basically, my coach is the matchmaker for the show, so. Yeah. Anytime it's on, yeah, it's just a good show to fight on.
100%. And how does Cage Steel as a show compare to others that you've been on? Would you say that's your favourite to fight for?
I'd say it's. I'd say so. Yeah, it's very well organised. They look after the fighters, and yeah, it's just well presented as well. Looks apart.
On the last Cage Steel show, obviously you fought Reece Street, and it was the first show for Cage Steel back since the pandemic, obviously without fans.
Yeah.
How is you feeling leading up to the fight with Reece?
Like I say, I've been sparring every week, so in my amateur career, I wouldn't exactly call myself a fighter. Like people would say, "Oh, do you fight?" It's not really. No, I'm more of a grappler. You know, I'd grapple and let Dennis say, "Oh, I've got a show. Do you want to fight?" It's like, yeah. I'd do a few weeks of sparring and then just jump in. But like I say, I've been in the gym every week sparring and training like a professional. Obviously, I'm fighting professional now, so yeah, taking it a lot more seriously. And I've made like massive improvements in my game. So yeah, I'm confident.
I was looking at your record before. Your first pro fight was in 2016, and then obviously you went back to the amateurs. Do you think did you take that too soon and thought you need to do it right?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't even supposed to be fighting. I was going down to ACB, we're at Hydro Arena in Scotland. I had Adam Bramwell fighting and I think Danny, my coach, fighting as well. And we stood there, they were getting weighed in and that. Like Danny just said to me, "Jack, do you want to fight?" I said, "What do you mean, do you want to fight?" Do you know, I was walking around at Flyweight then, I was only like 59, 60 kilo, like didn't do any S&C. Obviously, I was just complete like beginner. I'd had a few amateur fights, and yeah, I think I just got peer pressured into it. To be honest, you know, I thought, yeah, why not, screw it? It's a good opportunity, you know, to fight at a big arena on a big show. So it was more. I just did it for the experience, you know. I wasn't ready to turn pro back then. Like I say, I was barely even sparring. I was just doing more grappling stuff. So yeah.
100%. Are you excited to have fans back in the arena
now? To be honest, it will be a bit crazy, like, but I don't mind. I'll fight in front of a crowd or in front of no one. It doesn't bother me.
100%. Obviously, as mentioned, the fans are back. It's good. I'm going to be at the event, and it's going to be my first MMA event live. What can I expect from yourself?
Something exciting. Like I say, I don't like boring fights. All my fights, I think all my fights I've won has been the first round, and the fights I've lost, I've got caught in like stupid submissions, and I lost one decision against Ibrahim. who's a really good wrestler, and he just basically exposed me for having no wrestling game. So I've been working a lot on that, and like I said, my scrambles are a lot better, my sprawls are a lot better. I can get back to my feet now, whereas before I'd just lay on my back like a turtle and try and work my guard. But I've got a really good guard, but it's something I don't rely on now. Whereas before I'd just take people down. Well, I'll let them take me down and just rely on like triangles, chokes, or arm bars, you know. But yeah, like I say, I'm confident. I've got good grappling, good striking, and my wrestling's a lot better. So I'm confident.
100%. Obviously, your gym AVT lead has quite a few guys fighting on there. Yourself, Adam Bramhall, James Power, all those guys. Do you think it's good to have a lot of your guys preparing for the same night?
Yeah, it's good. Like I say, we're all down every we're all down every week. Obviously training together, sparring and that. So yeah, it's all good. Working towards the same goal, obviously the same date. So yeah.
How much of a help are them guys?
I'd say your team's everything really. You know, we've got guys like obviously James, really good striker. He's a bit big for me, like, but we've got Louis, really good strike. Well, really good all round. Stafford, we've got Kiru, Pav. We've got so many good guys. Obviously Bramold, so many good guys to spar with. So each has got their own style as well. So yeah, I'm confident. I feel really well rounded.
100%. I've just got a couple more before I let you go. Can we get a final prediction for your fight?
I think it'll be a stoppage. I don't think it'll go 3 rounds.
And two more. Do you have any shout outs or sponsors or anything you'd like to sign off with?
Just shout out to my coach Danny Mitchell and my teammates and AVT. Not obviously all my fans who are paying to come and support me.
100%. And lastly, how can people find yourself on social media?
I only use Instagram at the moment. I come off social media because I think it's a bit cancerous to the earth, like. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's at Jack. Oh no, sorry, I've changed my handle. It's Thunderbolt MMA.
Well, Jack, it's been a pleasure, mate, and I can't wait to see you fight in person.
Yeah, it'd be nice to meet you, mate.